Hey everybody, it's Rob here. The PTR begins today in just a few hours, and people have found in the data that you could pre-download the various hints at the next step of the secret cow level. There's been a bunch of new items discovered, keys, bells, gemstones. We're gonna get into all of that. There's also some updates here from Adam Fletcher about things on the PTR. I want to show you a first look at the new planner, as well as some new builds to Theorycraft and to test on the PTR. So let's get into all of that. First of all, the PTR starts today, September 4th. So in just a few hours, we are kind of expecting 7 to 8 p.m. in the evening, which is Europe time. For the US, it's going to be like morning to noon. And Adam Fletcher also confirmed it here in this post that aiming for late morning PTR start tomorrow, which is today, my friends. So you can download the PTR right now. You just need to go on your launcher, click on public test realm and click on download. We have all the new information in there. We will not have access to the mercenary, we will not have access to the new area, we will not have access to the spiritborn, but we have all the new skills. We're gonna have all the new difficulties. We're gonna have all the rune words coming in on Friday, and the first days, Wednesday, Thursday, is gonna be mainly focused around the progression. We have a new item system, we have a new difficulty system, and all these cool new skills that we cooked and theory crafted some builds around. We have weapon throw on the barb, we have the stone burst on the druid, we have basically the strafe rogue here, dance of knives, spin to win rogue. We have the familiar on the sorcerer, and the necro gets, well, I don't know where necro is. It gets like some cool new poltergeist effects and stuff as well. But let's talk about this cow level here. So people have been hunting for the cow level. So as you know in the game, you can currently slay these cows here. I'll show this to you. So here there's usually like cows here in the open world that you can slay to get 660 kills. And then basically continue the progression here. These are the cows you can slay. And if you slay 666, you get some stuff. And you can enter like a cow cellar that's like on the top right here. That looks like the map kind of looks like a cow head shape. And people have also been finding the Ring of Misfortune at a fountain and the lucky coin. I have not done this, but it looks like on the PTR now, there's been new items added to the game. So Wowhead here, I'm going to link the article below, has done some data mine. Promising new items in our database. First, we have found the rusted barbish here. So this is like a polearm, basically very similar to the bovine barbish here we had in Diablo 3 that opened the secret cow level that came with the Reaper of Souls expansion. So there's a good chance that with the Vessel of Hatred expansion, we are actually getting more hints and more content, or maybe we'll get the cow level even. The devs always keep saying there is no cow level, but yet people have been finding all these items. The cow level was called not the cow level in Diablo 3, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be keeping the night until we, the player base, come together and find it. There's actually a whole Discord dedicated to this, and they've also showcased this here. So there's an unusual key, there's the rusted old bell, and there is a crooked staff, and there is a jabbering gemstone. And for those of you that played Diablo 3, these might sound a bit familiar. So the rusted bell, crooked staff, jabbering gemstone, obviously reference to word spell, staff of herding, and gibbering gemstone, all required to open the portal to the Whimsyshire. This was the Pony Land, the land of the teddy bears and ponies in Diablo 3, better known as the Pony level, first implication of a secret level in Diablo 3. So this was the first one, and then they later added the bovine barbish in the expansion and the cow level. Together with the unusual key, these are three relics could be used to exactly what they were doing in Diablo 4. So you would combine them in Kanai's cube, these items, and they would open this this new cow level. So the PTR is available today, and we'll see what the community members come up with. But if you are interested in this, like kind of like treasure hunt for the secret level, I highly recommend like checking out like how we can acquire these items, because it's gonna take, you know, community brain, community effort to figure out first of all how to obtain these. I mean, there is like a lot of riddles here already, like where you put these, and there is this cow shrine fountain where you have to put the first items in Ket Bardu. I'll show this to you real quick. And it's actually mind-boggling how people figure this out, because like there are like only like sprinkles of hints in the game. We have the new cat here in the loading screen. That looks pretty cool in the new patch. And people have figured out they need to drop it in this kind of fountain here that looks like these 4 cows are basically protecting it. So we'll see what's going to be happening on the PTR and also for Vessel of Hatred. So let's go on a bit of a treasure hunt here. That's going to be exciting. Then in other news, we also have Adam Fletcher here, basically confirming on X that there aren't any, somebody was asking about the mid-season patch. I made a video about that tomorrow, about that yesterday, but he basically confirmed that there aren't any additional tiers coming to the Infernal Hordes in Season 5. I know everybody heard info from the content creators, but it was aspirations and not something confirmed. I think some may have ported it as such. So the T9 and T10 is not coming, guys. But also, I'm not sure how relevant this is anymore because we have the new difficulty system. And the way I understand it with this new difficulty system is that you can do the Infernal Hordes on Torment 4 now. Not on the PTR because it's not in there. But when the game launches on October 8th, we'll be able to do a Torment 4, which is like about pit level 130, which will definitely be like a T10 kind of level of difficulty on the Infernal Hordes. At least that's how I understood it. So it looks like we will get Torment 4 Infernal Horde difficulty, and those are going to be pretty challenging and much more challenging than the current T8, so maybe this is also why they're changing it. But again, a lot of speculation here. Then in other news, Adam also wanted to remind everybody here that we are testing a PTR, guys. Things will be broken. Literally the entire purpose of the PTR that starts in a few hours today is to test things, test broken builds, discover bugs, give feedback to Blizzard so we can get a more fair and a more balanced Season 6 Vessel of Hatred launch, right? They also want us to focus on the progression for the first day, so leveling your character, getting the new Paragon level 300. We'll see how that's all going to be. They also will have a list of known issues, which is probably going to be out soon. If it's out, I'm going to link that in the description. So there is a couple of known bugs that don't fully work on the PTR. And they will have a list about this here in a few hours. And again, aiming for late morning PDT. So this is going to be in like, I don't know, 3-4 hours from now, depending on when you're seeing this video. And then in other news, we also updated the full planner here on the 4builds.gg. And you can kind of see like all the new skills. So we have the new skill tree here with the new connections here with the Mighty Throw and all these kinds of like new skill trees and new items. And I'm very much looking forward to be testing out some of these builds we've been cooking here with the new Herculean Spectacle, like a weapon throw bar basically revolving around the Mighty Throw. We also have the rune words in here, so there's like all these different rune words that you can do. And I'm on the barb, at least I'm looking to combine the soul rune here where you invoke the power from another class here. Here, for example, I'm using the Necromancer's Curse, which gives you damage reduction, which gives you slow, which also gives you a 10x damage because it executes everything but bosses, basically at 10% HP. So that one is looking pretty strong. There's also a complete new one here with the metal shards. We'll have to see how strong this shattering steel aspect is on the buff. That could also be a completely cool new build then with Steel Grasp or even Iron Maelstrom finally. Again, you can also fully level your passives up. You can see I can put in like multiple points in those passives and they're gonna get very strong, and it's reducing the cooldown basically. And we're also working on the Mercenary tab here. Again, the Mercenaries will not be on the PTR, but you will also find the Spiritborn planner here that is fully updated. And also a fan favorite build here, I think, the Lightning Spear Sorcerer. Even though it gets a cap on the Conjuration Mastery, I think it benefits tremendously because you can use the new Familiar here, which basically gives you a 1.1x damage multiplier. You get an update to the Tarasha ring. It's now 25% per different element type. And it also gets like crazy upgrades from some of the Paragons because you get these crit multipliers here, and you guys can kind of see here how strong this gets. 82% crit damage for every 5 decks. And keep in mind with the Splintering, this one is a multiplier, and you're also getting another 1.3x on top of this. So there are some pretty cool things. And then you also get the new Eliminator glyph here, which is also insane, multiplying your normal node. So this one gives you a 624% multiplier to all the normal nodes in range on your Lightning Spear. So you have 109 int, and basically this is going to be, all these 5 int nodes here are going to be multiplied by 7. So this is like, I don't know, like 100, say 100 divided by 5. So this one is then 100 int, you're basically getting in, it's times 7.8 or something. So you're getting like about 800 intelligence just from this bonus node here. So you want to like max all the int in range here. and get a tremendous amount of multipliers. Then another 1.1x to elites and another 1.3x to elites. So this glyph is basically going to give you double damage for the Lightning Spear Sorcerer, and also for other Sorcerer builds actually. And we have something similar, of course, on the Barb here on the Eliminator board, or it's called Challenger on the Barb, which is also very similar, but only for one-handers. Also elite damage X, one-hand damage X, and it gets this crazy bonus. It might be even worse that this looks like the Tears of Blood back in the days, like where we populate the entire board basically. So lots of cool stuff coming. Again, PTR starts in a couple hours here. I'm super excited. We'll see what's gonna happen with the cow level. I'll be live streaming all this here on YouTube, but also over on Twitch. So we might hunting a bit for the cow level. We're gonna test the new builds. We're gonna test the leveling, and on Friday we're gonna test all the amazing rune words. I hope you log in. I hope you get to test the PTR if you're playing on PC, Battle.net, and I'll see you soon, my friends. GG. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.